Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be rating YouTube Christmas movies that you can watch for free. I actually watch most of my anything on YouTube, and I was like, you know what, I want to do a ranking video of Christmas movies because it's also nice to have it accessible for everyone. I actually got the idea from watching Brooklyn and Bailey. Bailey had did a rom-com rating a couple months back. I think maybe around Valentine's Day, maybe. So I was like, I want to do this. So I'm currently cat sitting at my sibling's house, and I'm gonna look and find the first movie. Look at the kitty though. Poppy, what do you have on you? She doesn't know. Look at the other kitty. So I'm gonna see on here what we can find. Let's get to looking. Oh my god. But my YouTubers just uploaded. This is my favorite YouTubers. You guys. We'll watch it later, Alexis. I always have an idea of what I'm gonna do, and then I get distracted, and I'm trying to be more disciplined and consistent, so we're getting there. But let's go and find the first movie. Okay, so the first Christmas movie I want to watch is one I actually started a little bit ago. I think it was a couple days ago, but I didn't finish it. So I want to start it with you guys. It's called A Christmas in Harlem. It came out in 2021. It's free on YouTube, and it's only an hour and 40. Girl, my words are not working right now. It's only an hour and 24 minutes. So we're gonna start this one. I have some water out right here that I'm almost finished with, so I'll have to do a snack and fill up soon, but I love Hallmark. Look. You gotta be careful when you're looking for Christmas movies because sometimes they can be really corny. And when they're too corny, it's not a good, it's just too much. So let's see if this one is a 5 out of 5 or what. We're about 30 minutes in, and look who's walking towards me. Poppy. Is she playing with this? I have my daughter over here. Sheeping. Hi, sweetheart. You're so cute. You're distracting me from the movie. Do you want to come watch with me? Come watch with me? So the movie's ending, and I will definitely say I like it. I definitely liked this one. I think any Hallmark movie, like holiday, is gonna be a little corny, and that's okay. I'll give this a 4 out of 5. I'm just kind of waiting for a 5 out of 5 for one that I'm like, oh my god, I want to watch that every Christmas. So I'm gonna do a 4 out of 5 for this one, but definitely a good start. I'm gonna see what is the next one we should watch. I'm sad because I'm doing a free Christmas movie review, so I'm not gonna watch this one right now because it's not technically free, even though it's only $2.99. That's, still $2.99. That could be feeding someone. So look at them. How are we gonna get through the movies when you guys are this cute? Okay, so I found the next one I'm gonna do. I found one that has Tia Mowry in it, and I love Sister Sister and Tia and Tamara Mowry. So I'm gonna do this one. I don't know when it came out, but it's called A Very Vintage Christmas, and Lifetime posted it 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna see how this one goes. It's only an hour and 28 minutes. This was definitely a commitment for the day, but I love an excuse to just watch movies, so it's okay. I do have some fruit. As you've seen, the dogs were, not dogs, these are cats, as the kitties were trying to get them. But we're gonna see how this one goes. I'll update you. I don't want to spoil it because I know y'all are about to go watch these. So I'm about halfway through this movie, and I will say I really like this one. And one of my favorite kinds of Christmas movies are like the small townish ones, but I will say I don't like to watch movies that are like all starring all white people. I like diversity in my movies. I feel like something that's more realistic and more of a representation of what life really is like is what I try to go for. And I also just think like everybody deserves support, and a lot of like people who are not white don't get as much support, especially in their creative outlets like making movies. So that's why I wanted to watch like different movies, because when I was a kid I watched all those little Hallmark movies who pretty much had all white people on them. So like it's nice as an adult now that I'm like finding these free ones on here that I never would have seen as a kid. Like I don't remember ever seeing movies with like multiple diverse people in them. And I have, obviously the one I watched before this was diverse. It was shot in Harlem, and I love that. Like everybody deserves opportunities no matter their color of their skin, their sexual orientation, their gender. Like we all deserve the same opportunities. And of course that's not how it is in this world, but see, and this is why I always get to talking too much. This is a review, Alexis. Okay. So far, I really am liking it. I'm halfway through, as you can see here. Tia, got her some concern on her face. She going through some difficulty. But this is like a very positive, uplifting, fun one. So, which I guess all these Christmas movies are. So, these are kind of hard to judge because I like most Christmas movies. Now, my top are like the Santa Claus ones. It's like a Santa Claus and then Santa Claus 2 and then like a Santa Claus 3. The one with like the little boy goes with his dad and he becomes Santa or whatever. Those are my all-time favorite Christmas movies. But let me stop blabbing and let's continue on this review. Okay, update. It's currently 9:30. I still have more fruit to eat. I've been coloring. That's why I have these all over. Let me show you. This all over. I've been coloring while watching these movies, and I did just finish A Vintage Christmas, which now has put me on a kick on Tia. And I'm about to watch another movie with Tia in it. It's called My Christmas Inn, starring Tia Mowry, Hardrick, and Jackie Hiii. Lifetime uploaded it 2 years ago, and I got 3 million views. I don't know the year it came out or anything, but let's see how this one is.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, so the last movie I watched, I definitely really liked it. And I loved how it wasn't as predictable as I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought I was just going to know the ending, and then I was like, oh. So I definitely recommend watching that one because it kept me engaged the whole time, and I honestly really liked it. I will say, like, my engagement is going down a little bit because I'm on my third movie. So I'm still going to try to stay words are getting hard now, too. I'm going to still try to stay as, like, open to each movie as its individual piece of art, because even when you get tired, like, it still deserves the full thought of it. But honestly, the last two were tied. This one is definitely my favorite so far. It's about a Christmas Inn, and she like has to go to Alaska because she, excuse me, because her aunt passed away and she inherited an inn and she had to figure out what she wanted to do with it. So I definitely really like this one. It's just fun, and I don't know why, but it being like in Alaska for some reason is like got me like, oh, Christmas for sure. So I guess I'm only like 1/3 of the way through this. The kitty is still being the kitty, but we're gonna see how this one finishes out, and we'll see if we still like it at the end. I just recorded the perfect spoilers, so I can't put that in there. But y'all go watch this one. I like this one. This is definitely like a 5 out of 10 because I, at the end of it, was like, I want a part two. Like, what happened the next Christmas? So I actually really like this one. I very highly recommend going and watching it. I love Tia and Tamara. They both can act their butts off, and they're always in the best like projects. So I definitely highly recommend. This is low key becoming a Christmas movie about Tia and Tamara Mori. And the reason I haven't chosen any with Tamara in it is because hers are more recent, so they're not free yet on YouTube. But I can't lie, every time I pause this, I see another one with Tia in it, and we watching that one next. I can't lie. This has only 2 more minutes, but I'll get back to you guys after I get through a little bit of the next one. But actually, I'll just tell you which one I'm choosing, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I picked my next one. Like I told you guys I was going to, the one with Tia. It's a gingerbread romance. Look at Twy. She knows I'm talking, and she's looking at me. But when I put the camera on her, she's like, girl, no. That's so her attitude. I see you looking at me, little cute girl. I live kind of far from my sibling now, but I'm cat sitting because they're at a concert. But every time, look at Bella. But every time I come here, the first like 2 days, they always act like, oh, I like you, but I'm going to be kind of distant. I'll like slowly come hang out. Poppy did sleep in the bed with me. That's the one with the really long hair. And that's always the best. Her and Belle slept together. It was so cute. Twy always plays hard to get. She's the tabby I just showed you. And then the tuxedo, which is black and white, he's a boy. His name is Bombay. And he's just, honestly, to me, he's like the cute little teenager of the house. But Poppy is low-key more sassy than I thought. And I'm learning that this trip. And I think it's because her personality is starting to come out more because she's been with my sibling longer than obviously the last couple times I've been here. So it's just so wonderful to see. Anyway, cat rant over. We're going to watch a gingerbread romance. And I'm actually really excited about this one. It tells you in the description that it's about you have to make like live gingerbread men for some type of competition. So let's see what this is gonna be. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. That's definitely not the song, but that's what I thought. I'll be back to update y'all. Okay, so I definitely feel like my feelings on this movie with Tia and the one I watched before that, now my brain's starting to get mixed up of what was before that. But I, for this one, again, wanted to see, like, can I come back a year from now and see how things develop from here? Because this one was such a pretty story and I loved the vibe of it. And I can't lie, I found after this one a Max and Ruby Christmas. Did anybody watch Max and Ruby as a kid? I did. And I loved Max and Ruby. Max and Ruby. Ruby and Max.
Max and Ruby. Ruby and Max. Max and Ruby. Ruby and her little brother Max.
And it's a Christmas episode. I always imagine myself like kind of like Ruby, but more so like me being Max and my sibling being Ruby. And the fact that I found Christmas episodes, y'all, I'm going to watch this. I do not care. This counts.
Max, guess what? What? It's Christmas Eve, and you know who's coming, don't you?
I don't care. So nostalgic for my inner child. Okay, so your girl is getting kind of tired and kind of like over the movie vibe. I can't lie. I kind of got my Christmas fix for today. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. It brings more beautiful angels like yourself to this community. And let me know if you liked it, because if so, maybe I can do a part 2. There's actually so many movies on YouTube. People be hating and they don't realize that YouTube is so underrated. Like, YouTube has been a gem since I was a child. And y'all, you can find everything you really want to watch on here. Like, I was literally just watching some of the Olympic basketball game on here one day, and then the next day I'm watching Max and Ruby, or a Christmas movie, or a vlog channel. Like, y'all, I love YouTube, okay? So thanks for watching. Let me know if you watch any of these movies, and let me know your thoughts on the movies, because maybe they're similar, maybe they're different. But I'll see you guys next time, and have a wonderful Christmas.
No such thing as a life that's better than yours.